do you want? I'm busy. You can't. Apart from knowing that your friend Colonel Fury can be very persuasive. I am at your disposal until this mystery is solved. Ah, threats. The ideal way to motivate a great mind, eh? Assuming it's not an inside job, our primary suspects include Mr. Sinister, Baron Zemo, and Dr. Doom. That hasn't ever stopped him before. We must consider all possibilities. I must get back to work.
Hey there, what's up? I got connections. Or maybe you didn't notice our old pal the Tinkerer hanging around here. Ah, don't worry about him. Probably licking their wounds and getting ready for round 2. Same reason I was. They tell themselves it's for the common... All right, enough with the jaw wagging. I got stuff.
All right, listen up. Tinkerer here has been trying to figure out who might be pulling the strings of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite criminals when no one's looking.
Since I had some involvement in the original nanotechnology S.H.I.E.L.D. has converted for their use, I was optimistic that I could puzzle out the situation with the data already available. However, that has not proven to be the case. I have nothing more than conjecture at this point. In order to determine what's really happening, I will need to view the networking logs for S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control grid. Unfortunately, their signal is highly encrypted. It could take years to break their code and directly access their servers.
But we don't have time for that, obviously. The shorter and quicker routes to physically transmit that data directly from their servers, which we've discovered are located in Rikers Island Penitentiary. So that's where you're headed. Now don't worry. I know trying to bust into that place on your own would be near impossible, since it also contains the portal to Stark's Negative Zone prison. But we got information that Captain America and his forces are about to stage a prison break to release their buddies from the Negative Zone. They'll have to smash through Rikers to get there. We'll take advantage by having you piggyback on their incursion. While they're driving toward the portal, you follow in their wake and get that data sent to us. Then we can figure out who the hell's grabbing control of these psychos and why.
S.H.I.E.L.D. should have their hands full, but I'll patch you into their comm channel so you won't get any nasty surprises. Now get to the portal room and upload those network logs.
Attention S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel. This is Commander Hill. Any superhuman not accompanied by Iron Man will be detained by any means necessary.
Here's what Deadpool means. It sounds cool.
Never had a chance.
Cap strike team's already crossed into the negative zone. That means you're the only targets Hill's got left on this side.
Stand down, heroes. You might have helped us before, but I can't be sure who you're working for now. Over my dead body. Bring him down!
Heroes fight!
guard this door. No one gets through, understand? And keep an eye on these Nemite-controlled prisoners.
Okay.
The computer with the data we need is in that holding chamber, but the area's sealed. You'll have to get the access card from Hill.
Whether you're with White Star or not, you're breaking the law and will be dealt with accordingly. They're like fish in a barrel! Cut them down! Keep them away from the force field generators! Reinforcements en route. Don't let them break the last force field. Stay on them. You traitors should have stayed underground.
Delicious.
She's going for her chopper.
Fine, take the key. Go help Captain America or whatever you think you need to do. But there's an army on the other side of that portal waiting to stop you. I'll enjoy interrogating you when this is all over.
Ain't she a sweetheart? Now go get that data.
Anyone who's still standing, get to the portal. Rogue Troopers have stolen my access key. Cut them off!
Don't worry, Hill. I'll stop them.
Shield level 10 clearance accepted. Security, teleport scrambling, and monitoring disabled.
Not so fast. I've got my orders. Now here's one for you. Get the hell out! Maybe speedball, but cannons can. You won't get past me. You won't! Oh man, they're all loose!
People pay personal trainers a fortune for that kind of workout.
Use that networking monitor station to send their logs to us for analysis.
We got the transmission, and Tinker's done a quick analysis on the data. Doesn't look good.
We were concerned that an unknown megalomaniac might be overriding S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control signals with intentions unknown. However, the truth is much stranger and potentially much more troubling. There is no secret mastermind pulling the strings of these criminals. The network that links their minds has become large and complex enough to emerge as its own intelligence. A neural net whose intellect grows each time they inject another host with the nanites.
The only reason this thing hasn't already spread like wildfire is because S.H.I.E.L.D. lets just a few of them out at a time.
Correct. If the entire group were released from lockdown, they could escape Prison 42 and quickly spread across the Earth like a techno-plague. Everyone would eventually become part of its collective consciousness.
We already saw they could override SHIELD control. Wouldn't there be any way to stop them?
To determine that, I would need a pure, untainted sample of the nanite material. One that hasn't yet been injected into a host.
Okay, they must have some of that in their negative zone jailhouse. And we won't get a better chance to head in there and grab some of that stuff than right now, while the heroes are still beating the crap out of each other. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Sit tight till I arrive to help you out.
Ugh. Teleporting makes my skin crawl. But you'll need my help, and I can't send a decoy into the negative zone. Signal won't cross over. I expect Cap and Iron Man will still be butting heads in there. Let's move while they're distracted. This is the best shot we're gonna get to break into that prison. We gotta take it. Otherwise, nobody will be sitting on an antidote that could save humanity from this thing.
Huh. And I thought everyone was too busy fighting each other to watch out for innocents. Let me help. I can activate the portal for you.
Thanks, Robbie.
Go on through. I'll be ready to help you anytime.
It's a lot easier getting into this place than getting out. I'll head to the portal control room to make sure this gate's open for us when it's time to book. The nanite labs are a few levels below us. Head down there and grab us that pure sample. I'll meet you back here. I expect you to remember why we're here and what's at stake. Don't flake out on me now. I'll let you know when I reach the control room. From there, I should be able to help clear your way. Now get going.
What the hell? Stop in the portal was secure! Take the easy way out. And you taste good.
Lab personnel, this is Nanite Control. Detain those rogue heroes. We're gonna bring another Nanite agent online to assist you.
Shut you up.
Sounds like they're prepping someone for nanite injection. Try to stop them before they use up that pure sample we're after. Pretty light up here. Everyone must be focused on the main fight. Now, let me see if I can open a path for you. There, got it. Hurry up and get that sample.
I don't care if he hasn't been fully prepped. We need Equinox online to defend the lab. Start the procedure. Protocol and take direct control ASAP. Should have this freak on the leash any second. Done. Never liked working with heroes anyway. Time to put him on ice.
Damn, he's been injected with the pure sample. I'll find you another one. Head to the other side of the labs. You can grab a pure sample there.
Okay, very little. I'm a cut above the rest.
Don't let him close the gap! see if you can shut it off.
I require assistance.
Take that personally, by the way.
Cleared your way. You can head for the sample now.
You'll have to stop those kids yourself. We can't get another Nanite agent online in time.
Pure sample from that machine. Good work, team. You should be clear to head back to the portal. No one's gonna stop you. They're all too busy partying it up in the cell blocks.
We'll never reach the jail cells at this rate.
Are those the conduits we saw in the schematics?
Yeah, the only exposed power cables for both the main systems and the backups.
Those get cut, and all the cells open up? Including S.H.I.E.L.D.'s remote control super criminals?
You got it. but the released prisoners might give S.H.I.E.L.D. more than they can handle, at least for a few minutes. Could help cover our escape.
Control, watch what you're doing with those prisoners. They just... Damn it, Swanson! Get those prisoners attacking the right targets!
We're trying, sir, but they're not responding. The inhibitor transmissions aren't having any effect.
Then swipe their nanochains! Shut them down, now!
No effect, Mr. Stark. The villains are completely out of control.
You don't say.
Looks like Fury was right about your nanite-injected slaves.
We had it under control until you busted in here and released them all.
Gentlemen, I suggest we focus on getting our people out of here alive.
Good. This is exactly what we were worried about. The nanite agents are free and they're showing hive mind behavior. Ah, great. Looks like the power surge knocked out the portal. We'll need it to get our people out of here. Take that lift to rendezvous with Cap and Iron Man. You explain the situation to them, while I try to figure a way to jumpstart that portal.
Where did you... It doesn't matter. We need your help. Something's gone terribly wrong with the nanite control systems. Lose the attitude. At least I didn't duck and cover when the crap hit the fan.
Tony, there's no time to fight about this. We've got to work together to get everyone out of here.
You're right. But this portal's offline. We're going to need to fight through the escaped inmates to get power flowing to it again.
It won't be easy. Their link seems to make them nearly invulnerable.
I certainly hope so. There are hordes of them between here and the power source.
Head to the top of the cell blocks to reach the power conduits. Tony and I can hold this portal as a rally point. Send any heroes you run into back here.
Sorry about what I said before. You and Fury kept your eyes on the ball while the rest of us were fighting over who was right. I only hope it's not too late.
Sounds like those two come to their senses. About time. Guess I'll switch us over to their radio frequency.
Fury, is that you?
In the flesh, Stark. And that ain't a figure of speech.
I hate to say it, old man, but you were right. We should have listened.
We're just lucky you and your team saw this coming, Nick.
Come on! I gotta score some style points for that one!
Nanite Link is letting them share power somehow. Be careful out there.
What to expect?
Any idea how we can deal with this power sharing?
Target the ones in orange. They're the high power level superhumans. Beyond that, I have no idea what we're seeing.
These linked powers are no joke. We need the portal online so we can get our people out of here.
I can't disable those things from here. Should be some panels you can trigger to help clear your way. Area's clear. I'm headed to the portal. Almost there. Ready.
truly surprised? Let's go crazy.
You obviously have excellent taste.
Go back and grab that sample before you head up. Go back and grab that sample before you head up.
Thanks. Those freaks meant business. I'm gonna go help Cap at the portal.
Get that pure nanite sample they left. Never hurts to have a spare.
Fury, the prisoners are taking our people alive. Any idea what they're trying to do?
They share one mind. They want to add more and more people to their group. And they'll kill anyone who stands in their way.
And if they get back to Earth?
We can't let that happen, Stark. No matter what. Oh, great. Now the prison bots come back online. Sit tight. I'll open an exit.
Never.
Field should be down now.
Cut me some slack.
Get me out of here! They're trying to turn me into one of them! I can't get out of this thing while it's energized!
Back me up over here.
Long as the jet clears.
Oh, great. Now the prison bots come back online. Sit tight, I'll open an exit.
Hey, do you guys set yourself to vibrate when you're in a movie theater?
Damn, another piece of... There. Field should be down now.
Get me out of here! They're trying to turn me into one of them! I can't get out of this thing while it's energized!
I ain't invulnerable. Die in here. Hey, little help here.
Good job getting Firestar out. Send her our way.
You'll have to get down to the lower level to restore power. There's a lift nearby.
A few energy cores were displaced earlier. If you move them back into position, Fury should be able to restore power.
Claim meat!
Oh, that's gonna bruise. Guaranteed.
Great. One more should do it. That did it. Energizing the portal now.
We're getting everyone out now. Get back to the portal.
Nice try, Roadkill.
shut them down?
First thing we tried. They've changed the network's encryption code, and we designed it to be unbreakable.
We're going to have to do something decisive, and fast. I can't bring those turrets down. You'll have to fight past them.
Nothing can stop the Juggernaut. Transforming it.
They're reviving each other somehow. Not good.
How's that third taste?
Another option.
Well, there is self-destruct. But 3 to 9 never...
We can't. Some good people are still unaccounted for.
Cap, it's our only chance to keep this from spreading to Earth. Send me the codes, Tony. I can trigger the destruction sequence from here, then meet you at the portal. This is Nick Fury to all friendly forces. We're gonna blow this place to Kingdom Come. Get your butts to the portal, double time!
You made it. Come on, we need your help.
If we clear this area, Fury can trigger the destruct sequence and follow us out.
Diamondback's joining in. Thinning out a bit here, Fury. Is that self-destruct set?
Hey, I didn't start this thing, all right? Just hang in there.
Hands up, it's Moonstone. Looks like they backed off for the moment, Fury. Can you trigger the destruct sequence or not?
Close enough. Head through the portal and make sure only the good guys come through. Get going. I'll be right behind you.
You made it. Was Fury behind you?
Closed off from the other side.
What do you think it means? Did Fury detonate?
Step to one side, Captain. You and your friends here are under arrest.
For Pete's sake, Hill, these people need medical attention.
He's right. Lower your weapons and call in the medics.
No, Stark. I'm under direct orders from the President. The SRA dictates that these unregistered...
We're giving everyone temporary amnesty on my authority. At least until we figure out what just happened. If you have a problem with that, Commander Hill, you're going to have to take it up with all of us.
Get the medics down here.
So many lives apparently lost. And yet lost so that many more lives might be saved. We may not know the true fate of Nicholas Fury, but we do know he showed his willingness to sacrifice himself on behalf of us all. For him, and for the rest of the missing and presumed deceased, we ask Almighty God to watch over their souls. Amen.
I've got to hand it to Fury. I'm not sure we ever would have found this place if you hadn't led us here.
You're right, but I'm not ready to buy that Fury and the others are dead. Not yet. We found no bodies, detected no explosion. How can we be sure what really happened?
Tony and I have already been over this a dozen times. We can't be sure. Not without a working portal to the negative zone. And that will take us weeks to bring online.
Great. So in the meantime, it just goes down as a mystery?
Yes. But we do have some evidence of Fury's success. I've been monitoring, and there's still no sign of the Nanite Collective signals here on Earth. It's a shame the Tinkerer seems to have escaped. I was hoping his research would corroborate my own. Still, I believe I can use this scanner to confirm that the nanites haven't... Oh no.
What is it?
Nanite control signals. Hundreds, maybe thousands of them.
Fury failed?
We all failed. We lost our way.
And now the world pays the price. We're facing what looks like a full-scale invasion. Let's meet at the briefing station ASAP.
Hello, what can I do for you? Of course. But it's shameful that it took a global threat to bring us back together. We can't afford to think like that. If we work together, we can accomplish anything. It was a calculated risk I took in a desperate moment. Nothing like this, I assure you. I thought the escaped convicts would create enough chaos to help us get our people out of there. In any case, there's a lot to do. Talk to you later.
All right, Stark.
This is an emergency broadcast. This is not a test. Please stay in your home. Do not open the doors, even for friends or loved ones.
Hi there. Some crazy stuff. I think they're going to fill us in soon, but just watching the news tells me it's getting bad, and fast. My guess is we'll be sending out strike teams to deal with various hotspots. From what I hear, some of us will stay behind to hold down the fort. With everything that's going on, I don't think anyone's got that on their minds. If we can't keep this thing from spreading, the SRA won't matter. When isn't she? That's about all I've got time for right now. Talk to you later.
Hello. Nothing. It was hard enough attending the memorial service, but to not know if Vance has become one of them. I know. But this is my ex-fiancé you're talking about. I need some time. I'm getting there. I never realized what Vance went through during his incarceration until I found myself in that horrible place. I'm just grateful to have gotten out alive. Nothing like that, no, but up until recently, I'd never gotten anything more serious than a parking ticket. I can't talk about this anymore right now.
to fight, emergency aid will be brought to you. Keep all doors unlocked.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Military personnel.
Of course, but not under these circumstances. I guess it took a global menace to wake us up. Unfortunately, yes. But if anything can stop this threat... Don't you think we already tried that? Look, we can either berate each other, or we can work to... Now, if you'll excuse me, there's a lot to do.
In the span of just a few hours, the world has gone insane. The Nanite Collective's agents are swarming all over the globe, infecting key victims in an apparent bid to eliminate all serious resistance to their expansion.
Their movements seem methodical and well coordinated. They must have used Prison 42's portal system to move this fast. Worse, time is on their side. If we can't stamp this out quickly, it will grow to encompass all of humanity.
In the face of this new threat, the Registration Act has been temporarily suspended to allow us to work together.
We're deploying teams around the world, but the most explosive situation right now is in the African nation of Wakanda, which has reported a massive incursion into their capital city. Ruled by our friend T'Challa, also known as the Black Panther, Wakanda is a highly advanced country blessed with the world's only deposits of vibranium.
Your knowledge of the Nanite Collective makes you the best team to send into this combat zone. Do whatever it takes to help Black Panther defeat these invaders and regain control of his country.
Thank goodness you're here, my friends. No time for pleasantries, though. The enemy have our city surrounded and are firing on us with siege cannons. Please take out those guns. We can't hold out against them much longer.
Who's that? Right, holding hands.
You will never take Wakanda, invaders!
It's more fun when they fight. What do you expect? You were expendable.
Thank you, heroes. Your help is most welcome. The nanites are spreading. The escaped inmates have infected hordes of mercenaries. And now they have come for us. We must stop their assault before they take the city. The cannons are our primary target. And I should leave Wakanda's defense to foreigners? Ha! Not a chance. Come, they have more artillery ahead. I will open the security fields for you. They have another cannon near here. We must find it.
Had to put you down.
Excellent. We should ascend the mountain.
That's what happened. I know the future. You're not in it. You were warned.
Payback time. Hope that hurt you as much as it did me.
This ancient lock was built to secure the path, but I'm sure you'll be able to open it. Too tough for you? Simply match the blocks to the spaces in the stone. You see, there is a reason why Wakanda has never been conquered. They are using their powers to shield the cannons. Stop them!
You really want more of that?
You creeps are a real pain. I don't like it.
rip you apart!
To defend this city.
I wasn't done with you yet!
To be one of the X-Men?
Be careful, my friend. That is not the man you think you know.
done well, but the enemy is inside the city. Please hurry.
King T'Challa needs your help. I will secure Havoc, then follow you to the city. Go!
Taking our defenses offline, leaving us vulnerable to airborne assault. Head to the towers at the top of the city to restore the defenses.
Your spine! It's what's for dinner! Sure, take the easy way out.
All friendly forces, this is a secure oasis
Dinner time. Now that's how I spell fun.
You on up?
That was a scream. Let's crack some heads.
Head to the towers at the top of the city to restore the defenses.
Without the power of choice, you might as well be dead. I hope this hurts all of you. So much. Too much.
repair nearby.
How's that bird taste? Nice try, roadkill.
Greatly, heroes, but there is more to be done. We must activate one last tower. Let us descend. I shall open the way for you. Come along. We must travel down to the marketplace. The last tower is just ahead.
It is done. Our city is safe.
We must travel to the Panther's Palace through here. It remains undefended.
Let's go crazy.
In the future, you might want to avoid me.
What took you so long? What did you expect?
I know the future. You're not in it.
Focus on justice! His powers are shielding A-bomb!
Back me up over here! Use a breather. Little help here.
Our homes are safe. I shall post guards with these two while we go secure their palace.
Your help in the city is much appreciated, but the palace defenses are still offline. I must ask for your help once again. Use the lift to reach the palace grounds.
There are 2 towers in the palace defense network. Restore them, and I will open the way to the palace.